In this video, I'm going to show you how to find hundreds, probably thousands of MLS deals. I'm talking distressed properties on the MLS, properties that you can reach out to the agent and make an offer on. So stay with me and watch through the entire end of the video because there's a lot of really good tips and tricks that you need to know on how to be most efficient. It's so easy to find these properties, but the question is, how can you find them the fastest? Because that's how you can make the most money. Because you don't need to be spending all your time looking for properties. So you can do that through using this software called Privy. So we start out here on Privy's homepage. And if you don't have Privy, you need to get it. It's P-R-I-V-Y, Privy. And use the promo code Nathan Harris and you'll actually get an additional 30% off, which is freaking amazing. It's such a solid discount code that we get to bring to you guys. So make sure you use it. All right, here's how you find pretty much thousands of MLS properties to offer on. I actually am thinking thousands. So let me start by zooming in on my target market. So I have a couple of places that I do business in. I wholesale in Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, and I'm talking metropolitan areas here, Miami as well. So what I'm going to start by is I'm going to start by picking an area that I want deals in. Okay, Tampa. Right? Tampa Metropolitan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Fix and Flip. And then I'm going to click on Find Similar Active Deals. And now I'm going to use my trusty pen icon in the top right. And I am going to circle my target market. Boom. Just like that. And there's so many of them there. So we're going to add a filter here. Okay? Our filter is going to be year built, a maximum of the year 2000. Okay? And then what I like to do is I like to go after properties that are at least 14 days on market, because by then the agent has gotten over themselves about listing the property too high, right? Because when agents list the properties or sellers list their properties with agents, oftentimes they start really high, but let them get beat up for the first 2 weeks with lowball offers. And then after 2 weeks have passed, they're more realistic, right? When I call them when they first hit the market, they're like, yeah, I don't really care for you, you know, screw you, like, don't waste my time. And I end up getting them after, like, you know, they've been on market for 3 or 4 weeks. So I'd rather just wait till the 2 week mark when they're a little bit more reasonable. So I put in 14 days plus. The run search. Cool. There's still so many because there's so many from 14 days to like whatever amount of days. If you haven't scraped them before, you're going to do 14 days plus and you're going to scrape all of that data. Okay. But for example, with me, I've scraped them before, so I become systematic. So what I need to scrape right now is the previous 2 days because I've scraped everything up to 16 days on market. So I'm going to add another filter here. I'm going to say high of 16 days on market. Now for you, it's going to be different. You're going to have all that data available to you because you haven't scraped them before. Okay, cool. Now I just want to look for distressed properties, right? So this one here is something I could take a look at. Nope, that's in a mobile home park. I don't mess with mobile homes. This one here, a little bit too nice. This one here, there's no interior photos, so I skip it. This one here, I mean, the ceiling is like a little bit, but I think it's a little bit too nice. That's okay. We'll move on to the next. This one here, it's kind of bland, but I don't think it's bad enough. This one here, a little bit too nice. Okay, this one here is a little bit gross. Yeah, okay. So this is something that I would add. So I'm going to click favorite in the top right, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on these 3 little dots right here in the top right, and I'm going to click add to list. Now I have a list specifically for this purpose, but if you don't have a list, you can just create a new list, and you can create your list, name your list, and then add it to your list. So with me, I already have a list. So I'm going to click add to list, and then I'm going to add it to my list, press save. Okay. And I'm just going to move on to the next one, and I'm going to go through this super quickly. A tip for you is if you use the arrow keys, you can flick through the photos really, really rapidly. And you want to get fast at this, right? Here we go. This is something to add. So favorite it. That way you know that you've added it when you see it again. Click add to your list. Next. Okay. And we're just going to rapid fire. See green bathroom, right? Older flooring, crack in the driveway, tattered lawn, pink bathroom. This is something to add. Click favorite. Click those 3 little dots. Click manage lists. Add to list. Save. Okay, next one. Remember, rapid fire with those arrow keys. This one, a little bit dated. Yeah, pretty dated. Okay, we're going to add it. Favorite. Little 3 dots. Add to list. Click your list. Click save. Okay, next one. And guys, this is rinse and repeat. It's this simple. You're going to go through it like that. Now, after you're done, after you've really found a bunch of listings, I would say add them all to your list until you run out of listings to add. But once you're done, what you're going to do is you're going to click on lists on the left-hand side, and then you're going to find your list, and you're going to add them to your CRM. So now you have all the properties to reach out to in your list. It's that simple. It's so incredibly easy. You can add like 100, 200. The maximum amount of properties I've added in a day was like 200 and something. Like I think it was around 250. It's that easy, guys. It's so freaking easy to find good opportunities to offer on the MLS by using Privy. So if you don't have Privy, you need to get Privy. Use the promo code Nathan Harris and you'll get 30% off. Don't sleep on this. If you value your time at anything over $15 an hour, you should be using Privy because it's a worthwhile trade of money to time. Privy has a small monthly fee compared to the amount of value that it provides. So don't sleep on this. If you want to play with the big boys, you need to be efficient. You need to be able to do this rapidly. You don't need to be spending your time. If you're on Zillow and you're looking for properties on Zillow, this is going to take forever. Privy is so fast. It's so worth it. So save yourself like a week's worth of effort every single month. Go get yourself Privy and go do this super fast so you can spend more time on the phones, making offers and closing deals.